Hi, it's Mindy at Apple Road Farm, and I am here today with my entire admin team from our Facebook group. Sarah's cracking me up already. I have a Facebook group that is keto devoted, started because a lot of my friends were interested in what I was doing, that I went from a size 22 to a size 6, and everybody said, whoa, what did you do? So I was getting questions constantly. So I just stuck everybody in a Facebook group and put all of my information out there, and it has grown and grown and grown. We're at about 500 people now.
Wow.
Yeah, and most of them are local to the Joplin, Missouri area. Some of them are from as far away as England and Australia, which is wonderful too. But I'm really excited to be here doing Thanksgiving dinner with my really close friends who agreed to be administrators on my site because I couldn't handle it all by myself. And Sarah is going to help me cook some cranberry sauce,
Yes.
which is my grandmother's recipe. And it's not just cranberry and strawberry.
Oh,
And the reason that I do cranberry and strawberry is because cranberry sauce alone can be kind of bitter, and the acidity in the strawberries helps to counteract that.
that's a very good tip. I was curious what you were
Yeah.
going to do with that. Okay,
So
very good.
if you've never made homemade cranberry sauce before, you're in for a treat, and Sarah and I are going to get started.
All
Sound
right.
good?
Yeah, sounds
Okay, so I have fresh cranberries, and I stuck them in the pan. This is the pan that I'm going to cook them in, but I've added some water to them. And you can see here that, you know, most of them look like they're really nice and firm, and that's good. And I kind of stir them around a little bit because every once in a while you'll find one that's a little mushy.
Yeah.
And I just pull those out because we don't want to cook those. Not that they're necessarily bad,
good. Right, exactly.
but you know, they aren't as fresh as they should be. And I need to introduce my friend Sarah here. This is Sarah Desmond. She is Pampered Chef Sarah, in case you didn't know that. She's been doing Pampered Chef for
19 years.
19 years,
Yeah,
wow.
working with the Pampered Chef.
Cool. And we met through homeschooling
Yes, we did.
and really hit it off and have a lot of fun together. So
We have
thank you.
kids that are close to the same age.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah.
And Sarah does keto too. Why do you do keto, Sarah? You're already pretty
I
trim. So.
am, well, I've never been really heavy as far as that goes. I got good genetics from my dad. But I did have some weight to lose last fall, did it through more of a high protein program, and I knew that that wasn't going to be a way of eating that I would want to continue. In the meantime, Mindy had started her keto journey and was sharing that with me, so I looked at the resources that she shared with me, and through what I was seeing, I was wanting, thank you Mindy, I was wanting to be able to live healthier. I want to live to be 103.
Yeah, me too.
And I want to be a healthy 103.
Yeah, exactly.
So I said, okay, it's going to be keto for me, and that's why I stepped into keto.
Awesome. Great. And you love it too, right?
I
Everything's
do love
great about it.
What's not to love?
Well, I know, all the fat we can
Cream
eat, right?
cheese and
Yeah.
butter.
Okay, so, you know, cranberries are already low in carbohydrates, and I don't have the exact carb count. I'll have to Google that later and figure it out, but it's very low. And then strawberries are another low carbohydrate berry, and so we add that to that, but we're not going to add any sugar to this, of course, when we make this cranberry sauce. Cranberries are really high in pectin, so they'll thicken on their own. We don't have to have any sugar to make a syrup like
Through
you
the
would.
cooking
Right,
process.
through the cooking
Yes.
process. So I'm ready. I've kind of picked through these. I think I've gotten out. There were only just a couple of them that were a little mushy. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to strain this through a colander and then put it back in the pan. And then I'm going to let you put those on the stovetop and go add
liquid
We're going to add some liquid here in just a minute.
Here we go. Hopefully we got some high
Okay,
You're going to add the
I'm
strawberries
going
to
to add,
that also?
so I have about, you know, a cup and a half or so of frozen strawberries.
Right, which we thawed out.
Right, we thawed those out. The reason I use frozen strawberries is because when you thaw them,
You get all that liquid.
Yeah, you got some
Yes.
liquid. So we're going to
Awesome.
use the liquid from the strawberries to be our
Smart.
liquid in here.
Very smart.
And I added just a tiny bit of water because it was kind of thick.
Okay.
That makes about a half a cup of liquid. We're not going to need much more than that. Now we're not going to put the strawberries into there because if you cook strawberries for too long, they lose their color.
They'll lose and they'll
Right,
get
so
nasty,
we're going to
yeah.
cook the cranberries first.
Okay, very good.
And then once we get it cooked, then we'll add our sweetener to it.
Awesome.
So
So
what I
I-
like about cranberries is, do you see all that beautiful bright red color?
I know, I see that.
They have that color in there naturally. That is not any dye at all.
That is a
And
beautiful thing.
I have a kiddo who's allergic to red dye. So he thinks it's a special treat when he can eat something that's bright red that doesn't
Nice.
have any red dye in it.
Oh,
so
that's such a good point.
I have actually been known to, of course, you know, cherry pie is not keto,
No.
but I've been known to put some cranberries in my cherry pie to
Really?
brighten the color. for him. So
What a
yeah.
good idea.
So we're starting to get saucy. Do you see
We are, I
that?
see that. I've always been saucy. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Okay, so we're gonna add our strawberries here. to
Okay.
this, and you're gonna smash those.
We are gonna smash those. Okay, all right, I want to make
And I don't think I'm gonna add quite all of those there.
smash those up.
We'll see kind of how juicy they make it, and then we might add the
I
rest
will
of them.
say, since she said earlier I was a pampered chef consultant, I would not be using a wooden spoon.
I
I'm
know.
just saying, I would be using one. We have a tool called a mix and chop.
Well, I used that earlier. It's still dirty. We didn't wash it yet. Yeah.
Okay, well, even the mix and mash would work too. I'm just saying, just ideas. But no, see, it's working pretty well though. It's cooking up, the cooking the process.
I think we
helps
can
that.
probably put those strawberries in.
Go ahead and add them in there. I was gonna say there wasn't very much left there.
No. I was just saving them for me to eat for later.
So this is not taking very long at all.
Now, go ahead and stir around the edges and kind of get that
We
mixed
do
in.
like to talk though, so that probably makes time fly. Huh?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Right? Exactly. Woohoo! That's a high flame. I can feel that.
Yeah, let's turn that down just a bit.
I watch my fingers.
Can I see it for a minute?
Absolutely. How about it?
Okay, so we've got our cranberry sauce. Is
I
cool.
know.
Now, I did a cool trick with this because we were kind of in a hurry to get
Yes.
it cool. I had a big bowl and we put some ice and a little bit of water.
Yes.
And then we set the pan in it and I just kind of stirred it to keep it cooling. And now it's cool like to room temperature.
And she tasted it too to make sure it was cool enough. And
I did. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to grab a towel here and we're going to take that out and get rid of that ice bowl here.
alrighty.
Oh, I dropped some ice on the floor.
And I was trying to not dump ice water on the floor.
Yeah,
Either.
you know, things like that happen. As long as none of us step on it and slip and go down, that'd be good.
I don't do it intentionally, but I have been known to throw food. So I try to, minimize that as much as possible.
Okay, so now it's cool enough to add our sweetener too.
Fantastic.
And I am going to do this by taste.
Okay.
And I have tasting spoons for us. So I'm just going to kind of guess at how many. I'm going to guess that we need about
Well,
10.
you've already
packets
tasted
in
it
here.
once, so you
Right,
kind of
I
have
did.
an idea.
Yeah, I
You
know
like.
how tart it is. And
There, you've got 3. I mean, go ahead and open.
sure, go
another
ahead and
3.
open another 3, and I'll open another 3, and that'll be 9, and we'll
Okay.
see where we are. Maybe we ought to start with kind of 12. But
10, 12.
yeah,
something
somewhere like
there.
that.
I do a little bit more cooking like that now, Mindy, actually, as a
I'm
result.
so proud of you, Sarah,
some
because she
things
used to tell me,
I
I gotta
know.
have exact measurements, Mindy.
I know I did. Mindy, how much is it supposed to be?
Yeah. So
What's that gonna make? That's gonna make 12.
This is gonna make 12, yeah.
Okay.
If we can do math, you think we can do some
I
math?
don't know. We skip counting here, To count the packages, how many do we have now? If it's a
Okay.
little extra sweet, I'd be okay with that.
Would you?
Yeah, I would be. How about you? You ready to
That'd be
taste
all right.
that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I've got that mixed in.
Okay.
So see what you think. Is that sweet enough for you?
It is for me.
Okay, let me try.
All right, you try.
Grab a little taste there.
That's really good.
This is my serving, just kidding. Let's see. That is awesome.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Winner.